Hi, I'm Mitch Frazier, CEO and President of AgriNovus Indiana, here today with David Rodibaugh, President of the Indiana Soybean Alliance. David, thank you so much for being with us and for being a sponsor and supporter of the first producer-led innovation challenge here in Indiana.
Thank you, Mitch. Great to be here with you.
Really delighted, David. And this is such a unique opportunity where the Indiana Soybean Alliance and AgriNovus Indiana, along with partners at the Indiana Corn Marketing Council and Farm Bureau, came together and said to really understand what challenges exist for Hoosier farmers, and then turn those challenges into a spec sheet, if you will, and give it to technology companies, to academia, to innovators, and say, help us close the gap. And David, you are a farmer, you're a soybean farmer. Help us understand why you believed this producer-led innovation challenge was such an important step for Indiana to take in partnership with AgriNovus.
Well, first of all, I would say that farmers over the years have demonstrated a willingness and to adopt new technology.
Absolutely.
And this is affirmed by the number of venture capitalists that are eager to invest in agriculture these days. However, I must say that a fair amount of frustration is there on the part of producers over the practicality, ease of use, and the reality actually that platforms are not talking to each other.
Mm-hmm. I think that is such a perfect view, David, of what made this challenge, I think, different from others. Together with Purdue Foundry, we're able to put together a $25,000 grand prize, which is fantastic. But this is really more than a grand prize and creating a new piece of software, a new piece of technology. It's to do exactly what you mentioned, and that is to identify the gap that exists, not to create some neat graph or to create some additional silo of data, but to actually solve real problems. Talk with us, if you will, just a little bit. You were part of those initial discussions with the producers across soybean and corn and Farm Bureau. Help us understand some of those challenges that producers are facing today, and really where this innovation challenge kind of moves us down that path.
One of our focus groups, I recall, with our strategic planning in early part of last year, it was voiced that technology is something we need some help with. And I think a producer-led effort really makes a lot of sense.
Indiana is an incredibly unique place to really focus on innovation in agriculture. David, you and so many of producers all across Indiana are progressive by nature, right? When we look at producers today, modern farming operations are required to be innovators. I mean, you're an entrepreneur by virtue of what you do every day. This is the first innovation challenge, producer-led innovation challenge in the history of the state of Indiana. When we look forward, I think there's an opportunity to run more of these, identify more challenges that exist on the farm, identify more things that we can link arms between producers like yourselves and your members and technology and academia. Help us understand where you would like to see the producer-led innovation challenge evolve in the future.
Well, Mitch, of course, I was sat in on that one of those early meetings that where farmers were bringing their thoughts and their ideas, and they're looking for something that's practical,
right? Something
that can help them with the job, to do a better job, to be more sustainable in the long run.
Well, I'm really delighted, David, for your partnership, the Indiana Soybean Alliance, the Indiana Corn Marketing Council, the entire team that came together for the first time to create the Producer-Led Innovation Challenge. And I look forward to working with you well into the future and many of your peers and many of your fellow innovators all across Indiana. Let's make Indiana the place where innovation happens in production agriculture. And David, it's going to take up both of us and lots of other people watching this video to make that happen. I look forward to working with you.
We very much look forward to that as well.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.